Dub C here, and today we're back with my conclusion of the part 4 of my weight loss story. The title is going to be Sustain because it's basically how I'm sustaining now for my last 3 months. Again, I'll put all part 1, part 2, and part 3 down the links with the MRE story. So if you haven't seen those, definitely go check this out. This is going to be a brief explanation of how I got to where I'm at and the steps I'm taking to sustain now. All right, now we're back on the 10th month of my weight loss. I go to get on the scale, I lose 4 pounds. Everything's working great. I got the MRE plan as far as my cheat refuel days. Everything's going to plan. I really enjoy this. Now I've got this lifestyle and really come together. It's not stressful. I'm happy, and that's why one of the biggest things I'm sustaining is maintaining that happiness. And then go right into my 11th month. So I step on the scale. I gained 4 pounds. Gained 4 pounds. I haven't gained in a long time. This is where I ran into a problem with portion of good foods. So the situation was almonds, dry roasted peanuts, and like almond butter. And what I was doing was taking a handful. Okay. Get hungry again, I take another handful. Right? And the same with the peanut butter. I take a scoop of the almond peanut butter, take another scoop. And I just kept on thinking I was okay by taking all those handfuls and scoops throughout the day, but it was going over my calorie deficit. And that's when I had to actually take those and start restricting the almonds and make sure that I'm not eating a mass amount of good food, but throwing me over there. So that was a good lesson I learned. And now I just buy there's MRE packets of peanut butter, there's almond butter versions of those, and I use those. And same with the peanuts and the almonds, I make sure to count them out. And I know that's tedious. I know that's, it's not necessarily a fun thing, but it's something I got to do. So that's why I gained the weight, because I wasn't watching that. I think I thought it was okay by grabbing a couple handfuls of almonds or dry roasted peanuts here and there, but it ended up hurting me. So after I got that under control, I go to my 12th month. This is the year mark. Step on the scale. I lost 9 pounds. So it takes me to my 100-pound weight loss. What helped me jump with that last moment is I was really getting excited about the exercise, really getting excited about the new workout program I had on my phone. It was enjoyable. I've started off on easy, and I was working my way through moderate, and I just got through moderate, and right before this last weigh-in, I'd say about a month, a couple weeks, I started expert level, which is, it's not really intense, it's just more intensity. And with that intensity from the workout and controlling my portions and following all the steps I've already put in place, I was able to, again, lose the 9 pounds, and it got me to my goal. And I was kind of shocked. I was like, now what? I've been to my goal before. I've had the weight loss. I mean, I've told it many times. I have to sustain now. One of the biggest parts of successes and keys of sustaining the weight loss is following the same lifestyle that you followed in the journey. Can't really, one of the biggest things I had to accept was I couldn't eat necessarily how I wanted to. I couldn't eat the crazy amounts of food and all that stuff if I want to sustain what I want. And I accept that because I've also found fun ways to eat other foods without, taking away that, that happiness and all that. So that was one of the biggest parts, accepting my new lifestyle. We got that. The other one is BMR. Comes back in play right again. My BMR at 215 pounds is 2,100 calories. I have to either maintain at 2,100, meaning I have to eat 2,100 or below. But if I eat below, there's a good chance I'll lose weight. If I eat above that, I will gain that weight back. So that's another part of the lifestyle I have to accept, right? I can't eat over 2,100. Can I have fun on refuel and cheat days? Absolutely. And that's a big part of my success, is be able to express those, I need to eat a lot of food, or in those moments. And you can't just do it every day. Now, MREs happen to be my ticket. That's not going to be the ticket for everybody else. It's a fun hobby for me, and I've expressed a few other times how positive of impact it was on my life. I know that being flexible is a big key too. So I get invited to a dinner or a restaurant or just an event. A lot of celebrations revolve around food, and I have to accept that I can't eat some of that food that's there, but I can be flexible and eat from that food. There's a salad, I grab a salad. If there's pizza, I mean, you could go as far as, for me, eating the toppings without the bread. Or if you're not on keto and you just want to eat, I mean, the ticket might be, I know that I've eaten 3 pieces before, and I'm just going to eat 1 piece. And it's just all about maintaining that flexibility and control, and that's what I've done when I've been invited to restaurants. And I prefer a low-carb lifestyle, so I'll see the sandwiches, and I'm like, I'll have that sandwich without the bread. They don't have no problem with that. It works out great. And also another thing I have to remember is the fact that if I slip, I need to rebound. If I slip and have 2 cheat days in a row, or one day I get invited and there's a special meal that I don't want to miss, you gotta understand, I just need to go back to the nutrition lifestyle that I've created. It's okay to have a slip up. That's not the problem. It's like I've heard before, it's not the cookie that sets you back. It's the entire box of cookies that put you back. Or for my instance, it's not the piece of pizza that's going to hurt me. It's the 3 larges I'm going to consume afterwards that may. So if I just understand that, oh, I ate a piece of pizza, oh well, I'm moving on. Tomorrow is another day, and I'm going to get back on track. And I'll full on admit, I have not sustained that well in the past. This is the longest I've gone, and I hope to keep it that way. And a lot of it is revolving around the, how excited I get for MREs and how, much is in hobbies. But there's also, it's fun ways like making a keto MRE, I've said before. I do that, incorporate flexibility throughout my normal lifestyle. I make pizza under my nutritional guidelines. I've made Philly cheesesteak under my nutritional guidelines. It's a hobby for me too, is to find ways to incorporate foods I really enjoy in a method or way I can eat them. So that's really helps as well. But yeah, this is a new step for me. I'm excited to maintain and sustain what I've got. And a lot of that is just applying all that I've learned throughout my journey and throughout this weight loss as a continual basis. And understanding and finding ways to be happy and maintain that. Because if you're not happy, you will not maintain it. I can tell you that 6, 7 times that I've done this, it was because I could not maintain it because I was not happy. Or something came up and threw me off. Whereas as long as I'm maintaining what I got now, I like that. And it's really enjoyable. All right, so just a quick recap on how I am sustaining right now. Accepting my new lifestyle and finding fun ways to keep it interesting. Maintaining my BMR at the level I want to sustain the weight I want. So if my BMR is 2100, I can't exceed, and I shouldn't go under that. And then remaining flexible. Because life is life, and when they're throwing you curveballs or something like that, just be flexible. You eat bad one day, oh well. You eat bad 2 days, oh well, shake it off. Because that was the path I've gotten to, where I eat bad one day and right back on, I'm just going to keep cheating again. But after I accepted the lifestyle, I'm back on track. So yeah, that concludes my 1-year journey. But now I have a life that I have to sustain. And that's going to be the challenging thing, but at least have some guidelines to follow and get it done. So that's all I got now. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.